Welcome back, everybody, with another message. Um, I didn't know what I was going to speak on, but the other day, I don't know why, um, I ran across something regarding identifying masks. You know, we wear a mask every day, everybody does. We wear a mask for all types of situations, okay? When we hanging with our friends, when we at work, we have to be like a different person. Now, my thing is, who are you truly up under all those masks that you wear? Do you know who your true self is? And with you knowing who your true self is, maybe you will know what your purpose is. Now, before I get started, I want to pull an affirmation and I want to pull a prayer before we get started. Okay. I already cleansed my area. I already prayed over this. Um, but yeah, I think that's something that we need to kind of like work on or bring to our attention to the forefront. Who are we truly up under all the things that we put on? Or should I say, over all the things that we put on or take on in our life? Who are we? If you stripped everything away, who are you? And no, I did not get a chance to do my nails. As a matter of fact, I had a couple more pop off. I don't know. Just didn't feel like doing it. Yeah, but let's see. Can we get a message? Affirmation. We're talking about identifying the mask. Let's get an affirmation for that. Divine angels, hold angels of the highest red light. Can you give me an affirmation? Something to start us off. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Those two fell down, but I'm not going to pick them up. I believe in myself. Even if you didn't have on all those masks, even if you didn't have on all those masks, and they all were removed today, I don't know. I'm getting like, who would you be? What would you do? what could you accomplish if you were wearing all those masks? Because sometimes when we wear many masks, we never are allowed to be who we truly are. We don't. Let's see. It's a big deck because I keep adding. Every time I go out and I see the prayer cards, I just get more and more add to the deck. Okay, there we go. Matter of fact, okay, we're not going to take, oh yeah, because it's like 3 or 4 that flip, but we're going to take that one over there. It says, Psalms 118:24. The Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad. The Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad. So instead of me grabbing the Bible, we're going to just go ahead and look at the meaning. The Lord has done it today. Okay. Okay. So, for some translations for that, in the New Internal Version, the Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad. Okay. King James Version, this is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. The New Living Translation, this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Same thing. Okay. So this is the day the Lord has made. Okay. So rejoice and be glad in it. Believe in yourself that all things and anything is possible. Don't doubt yourself. You got a new day. A new day to do things over, to make things better, to get that fresh start, to make your dreams, goals, desires come true. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what I was looking at. Okay, we're going to read this right here. And I'm hoping that this helped somebody, okay? Or maybe you can tell somebody else. Because I even sat back after I read it. I'm like, okay, and did a little searching. And I'm like, right, like if you strip everything away, then like, who are you really? You know, because not only do we wear a lot of masks, we play a lot of roles. So the mask on top of the roles, it tends to be a lot. It tends to be a lot. Okay, it says identifying the mask. We all wear masks and we all hide behind them. The very word person derives from the Latin word persona, which means an actor's mask. We wear different masks in different situations. A different mask at home, for instance, for the one we use at work or when playing a sport. One of the greatest fears is showing our true selves because we are encouraged by our culture to be somebody. And I even said society also, to be better, greater, more successful, and so on. As a consequence, we lose touch with who we are and suffer for that. We hear a lot of advice, just be yourself, but we find it very difficult to follow, which we do, because if we be ourselves, then a lot of people won't accept us for being ourselves. It's like people have to put on a persona, a mask, just to fit in certain situations, certain groups, um, workplaces. Honestly, people do. You have to put on this mask. And then when you leave there, you got to take it off. Then somebody else, you're dug in the bag and put on another mask. You somebody else. Like, there's nobody walking around being their genuine selves. And when they are being them genuine selves, they get discriminated against. They get bullied. Okay? When you be your true, authentic self. So people are afraid to do that because they don't want to get judged by other people. But if you believe in yourself, you wouldn't have to worry about all of that. You wouldn't care about what it is that people think, what it is that people say, because you're being true to you. You can't be true to nobody else if you're not true to yourself. Okay? So we got a new day. We got a new day right here that the Lord has made for you to decide on if you want to continue to keep wearing that mask or not. Okay? All right. So let me see. The problem is we get used to our mask that we lose touch with our natural state, our authentic way of being. All the while we're hiding. We long just to be ourselves, to be authentically who we are without apology. Now, you gotta excuse me because I'm starting getting hot up in here. Okay. All right. Sometimes we have to admit those emotions, those emotional wounds, okay, and no longer minimize them. We have to confront them, y'all. We can't go around dealing with all the baggage and all the trauma, drama, chaos, or whatever that we have going on inside of us. Okay, so we need to deal with those emotional wounds. I'm just looking over my notes. And let's see here. I put masking. People feel to hide their emotions or personality traits in specific situations. And when they do that, they lack eye contact and they hide their true emotions and their reactions. Okay. Then I've started thinking about it like, okay, what are like the personality of these people who mask? And it was like personalities like masking can lead to experience of a sense of loss, anxiety, and depression. They're suppressing emotions also, like anxiety, still depression, and other stress related illnesses, alcohol or substance abuse, gut issues, body aches, migraines, insomnia, pain, and fatigue. So when we walk around here masking ourselves, not being who we truly are, we are putting a whole lot of damage on our body. Because we are suppressing these emotions. Okay? We have issues with our personality because we don't know who we are. Have your mask ever fell off at work or around somebody? I mean, you at work, but your mask fell off and you thought you was with your homies. It takes me to the mind when with the Dave Chappelle when keeping it real goes wrong. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so we need to work on those things. We need to work on those things to better help us find out who we truly are instead of us walking around here being something and somebody that we're not. All right? So I say, okay, this gotta relate to something in the Bible. Okay? About a person not wanting to be who they truly are. And why a person should find out who they truly are. And what do they say about wearing a mask? So, it took me to I wonder if I should go to this one first. Okay, we're gonna go to this one. It took me to Luke 12 2. There is nothing covered up that shall not be revealed. Okay? So no matter how much you cover that mask up, or you cover up in that mask, okay, it will be revealed. It says, there is nothing covered up that shall not be revealed and hid, that shall not be known. It's going to be known. So no matter how much you cover up, that mask is going to slip off. So I say, it's just best that you be yourself. Either a person is going to accept you for who you are, or they not. And if that person don't accept you for who you are, you don't need to be around them. They don't need to be in your space. They don't deserve your air. They don't deserve your essence. They don't deserve your authenticity. They don't deserve the genuine person that you are. They don't deserve your love. Okay? They don't deserve it. If they can't accept you for who you are, you shouldn't have to do all this extra stuff in order to fit in, to be in a clique, to run with the crowd, to hang with the homies, to go out with the girls, to get a job. You shouldn't have to do that. Be yourself. Be who you truly are. Be who God made you. Okay? Be that person. Then I took it a little further. It says 2 Corinthians 3:15. A veil of sinfulness and ignorance prevents people from seeing God's glory and understanding the truth. The veil is the mask. The veil is the mask. All right? Then I took it over another notch. I went to 2 Corinthians 3:18. And it says, when we remove the veil, the mask, okay? When we remove the veil from our face, we can understand the glory of Christ within us. When we remove the veil, okay? When we strip away everything from us, all the materials, all the labels, all the titles, Who are you? Who are you underneath all of that? When you get down to your last and you have nothing at all the stuff that you had when, well, I would say all the stuff that you had and everybody was around, when all that stuff is stripped away, who's there and who are you in the end? Who are you? So my thing is, this is what I want y'all to do. When you get a chance, sit somewhere quietly. And feel your breaths for a few minutes. Ask yourself to enter into your imagination. Take off a few masks. The mask that you put on, take it off. Allow yourself to just feel and see what it is behind each of them. Or should I say of them? Behind each mask, take some time just to feel and see what's behind them. See what it is and what it feels like to be free of them. It shouldn't take that long. It should just take like a few minutes. And allow 30 seconds in between for each request. You can even start off with take off the mask of your name and put it to the side. Take off the mask of your age. Put it to the side. Take off the mask of your profession. Even if you don't have a profession, take it off and put it to the side. Politics, beliefs, put it to the side. Spiritual or not spiritual, put it to the side. A good person, put it to the side. A bad person, put it to the side. Then ask yourself, who are you? Who are you if everything is stripped away? Do you know who you are? I realized at a point in time in my life when everything was stripped away from me, or I was at my lowest, I was a child of God. In the end, that's who I was. That's who was there. When everybody else ran off, or if I didn't have anything through the years of my life, in the end, it was always God. I was a child of God. Whoever you praise, whoever you look up to, I'm not counting out nobody's religion, but for me, it was God. And I'm his child at the end of the day. So when you get a chance, if you can do this exercise, just to kind of like look deep in to know who you really are, not what people think you are or what people say you are or know you for, but who are you? Who do you think you are? Okay. All right. I just had to get that in. Oh yeah, it was something else. Um, I had to figure out like, or I wanted to know like, what was the main topic of of Second Corinthians regarding all of this. And it says Paul deals with what Paul deals with in Second Corinthians is the relationship between suffering and the power of the Holy Spirit. Now I just said I found out who I was through trials and tribulations in my life, and that was years ago. So I've always known who I was without anything, because I've been without anything twice. Okay. And probably more than that. But it didn't feel like it because I always had God. My phone like, yeah, I always had God. He's always been there for me. So it didn't feel like it. It was hard, but I knew I had him. He always came up with the resources. He put them right there. So I always knew I just couldn't let other people, or I couldn't wear a mask. Put it like that. I couldn't wear a mask. I can't breathe, all right? So I don't put them on. I just be who I am. And either you accept me or you don't. So, but yeah. Okay, through his suffering and the power of the Holy Spirit, in Paul's life, ministry and the message, Paul's opponents had questioned his motives and his personal courage. They questioned him, kind of like, I guess like, what are your motives? I mean, you have been through all this and you have been through all that, and you believe in the Holy Spirit and you believe that God got you, or whatever the case it may be. I guess that's what it was. I don't know. I ain't look it all up, but that's what I'm getting from it. And like, hey, yeah, because who else will hold me up like this? It's no person. So who else gonna do it? I trust in him. I trust in him. I trust him before anybody else. Okay? They argue that he has suffered too much to be a spirit-filled apostle for the risen Christ. They felt he suffered too much. So why should he believe in Christ? Why should you believe in him if you suffering like that? Because I know in the end it's gonna be okay. And I know it's a lesson in the suffering. I just need to open my eyes up to see what it is. I need to pay close attention to see what it is. So in the suffering, don't think it's just you suffering. It's something for you to learn during that suffering. It's something for you to pay attention to during that suffering. He's not having you suffer for no reason at all. There's a lesson. There's an assignment that you must complete. That's what I learned. So I don't get upset. It may hurt, but I don't get upset. because I know it's a lesson. And it's like I'm beginning to realize that, well, I'm not going to say I'm beginning to realize that. It's, we all here on assignment. Everybody that we meet, we come in contact with. It's an assignment. Either you're going to learn it or you're going to repeat it. And I don't like taking tests over and over again. You know, I don't. I don't. Okay. So that's that with that. But I did ask, like, what cards should I pull for you guys? And it was 3 decks, and then I grabbed this other one. So, divine angels, holy angels of the highest white light, what is the message? What is some encouraging messages that you would like to give these beautiful souls here? Identifying the mask. Identifying the mask. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We got you. They got you. Stop doubting yourself. They got you. Be who you are. They got you. Don't even worry about it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Because what? This is the day the Lord has made. Okay? Rejoice in it. Rejoice in it. Okay? Be clear. Let go of the old. Make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Take off, look, once you take that mask off and you really realize who you are and you stand in that power of who you are, and you keep pushing and pushing and stop letting stuff distract you. Because I'm going to tell you something. I've been trying to do this for the last, I want to say 2. I'm not going to say 2 days. I'll say a day and a half. A day. I don't know. I'm supposed to do this. But I started doing other stuff. Didn't do this. Got to messing with, if I'm going to do it on the phone, if I'm going to do it from the camera and all that. It's like, okay, all right. Just do what you got to do and do it. All right. I had to put some of those tasks to the side. I was going to say masks to the side because I was doing everything. Okay, next. Make way for the new, baby. Okay, trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Trust the flow of the universe. Yep. Your blessings are coming in. Be ready. Be ready to receive them. Be ready to receive them. Trust the flow. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you. Now, when you go through this exercise, okay, make it your mission to accept all parts of you. Okay? Because you might get emotional when you sit back and you start letting go of everything and you say, damn, like, I really lost myself. I lost myself wearing all of these masks, catering to all these different things for everybody else, that I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am. And you, like I say, you may get emotional and realize, like, I have to start doing something for me. I have to do what makes me happy. Yep, it says realize your potential. And you will never doubt yourself again, because you have to believe in yourself. Don't doubt your potentials. Find ways to fill your cup. Find ways to fill your cup up. Be self-full. Don't worry about nobody else pouring into your cup. You fill your cup up. And if somebody come and try to fill it up, it's going to overflow. But you make sure you fill it up. Don't depend on nobody else. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Your heart, your intuition, follow your heart and listen to your intuition. Okay? Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. Go deep within, find your triggers, okay? And address them one by one. And that's what's going to happen when you start taking those masks off. You're going to realize that you've been wearing these masks for no reason at all, just to satisfy somebody else. And you're not being satisfied. You're not being taken care of. Then it says, self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Okay? You can't heal nobody else if you're not healed. You got to start pouring into yourself. It starts there first. It starts there first, with you loving on yourself. We got any more spirit messages? Any more? If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Hear that? Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. You can achieve all things. Okay? Anything that you desire, you can achieve it. All right? Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms of life. I don't think I got nothing else to say about that one. Just free your mind. Get all that out of there. Whatever it's fixed on, try to free yourself. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Don't worry about what happened to you. Don't worry about what's coming to you. You know, don't worry about all of that. It's not worth it. It's not. It's not worth it at all. It'll just have you stuck thinking about the same stuff all over and over again. And I always tell y'all, I'm not going to tell you something that I haven't been through. So you can't. You'll get stuck. Get to thinking about stuff over and over again. Next thing you know, 2 days on went by, a week on went by, a month on went by, and you still doing the same old thing. when within that month you could accomplish something. Even if you turn around and say, okay, well, I know I like doing this, but let me do this first, and my treat gonna be me doing that. Even, if you gotta psych yourself out, like, because you want to do it, but let me handle my business first, then I'll do that. Instead of let me do this, and you never get a chance to take care of your business. You never get a chance to build that business. You never get a chance to do that research. You never get a chance to connect with those people. You never get a chance to do that because you doing the other stuff. The other stuff that's not getting you nowhere. It just got you stuck. So, since I like doing that stuff, that got me stuck. Before I do that, let me go ahead and take care of my stuff first, my business first. And then if I got some free time, then I go back and play with that, or I go back and I look at that. But I know if I do it beforehand, I never get around to doing whatever it is that I got to do. So I think I need to pull back on that and take care of my stuff. And if I'm too busy watching somebody else build their stuff and don't have time for my stuff, then it's a problem there. And that problem is within me. So I need to check myself. Child, I ain't got nothing to say. Bottom of the deck, whatever you have been putting off, didn't I just say that? Excuse me. But didn't I just say that? Whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. I just said that. We be too busy getting caught up doing other stuff that we never get around to doing our stuff. And then time just goes by. It just go by. And then we never do it. And then we wonder like, dang, they undid this, they undid that. They, during the same amount of time. If I would have started my project around the same time, I'd be done too. Or where would I be at? But I'm still at point A with the pen and the paper in front of me, and this person done wrote a whole dang old novel. This person done completed a whole doggone project. While I'm sitting here watching them. Oh, God. It happens. Been there. Been there. Thank you, angels. Can we get some more messages, please? Something that'll help us. Can we get some more messages for these beautiful souls here? More messages to help them move forward. Okay, we're going to take these 3. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. I don't know where this is going, y'all. Deck, why you have me pull this deck? Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. So, I don't know where this is going. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love and miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. Spend quality time together. Choose love, miracles, and blessings. Like attracts like. So, okay. Get to know each other. All right. So it may be somebody coming into your life. They want you to choose love. Everything has a gift. Miracles and blessings. Something's coming. So somebody's getting a love. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. I don't know why y'all had me pull this deck. I was not trying to even go here. So some of you guys may be getting somebody new in y'all life. Y'all may be blessed. Because remember that card said, welcome abundance in all forms of your life. So this may be somebody new coming into your life. And likes attracts life. If you want love, you got to be loving. More loving. Like attracts like. So whoever this person is, y'all going to have an attraction to each other. Y'all going to like each other. Y'all going to be spending quality time together. This is your blessing. Everything has a gift. Yeah, because at the bottom of because it said likes attract like, and then we got to get to know each other. Learn to meet another needs for love. So y'all going to match each other. Y'all going to match each other's needs. And Lord knows I don't want to get all off into this. So some of you guys got somebody coming in. The calm. Oh, you're going to be all right. Because this card flipped right up under. I was getting ready to shuffle, and it flipped right on out. Right up under the calm, flipped up under likes attracts like. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time, and I focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, and my fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. Oh, this person finna make you happy, boo. You gonna be at peace, baby. Manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. I am light. I always have hope, no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn my darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God. And spiritually strong, I draw light to me and shine with all my being. I am the light. Guidance. This is divinely guided. Somebody manifested this. Somebody manifested this. Somebody manifested this. Somebody got some love coming in. This is the new day the Lord has made. This is the new day the Lord has made for somebody, baby. Divine angels, what messages? Mindful messages. Release. Today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. Listen, somebody got a new start. Release. Release all those things that are not good for you. Those limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. Because there is a transformation and they want you to be welcomed and be ready for this shift. You are creating a new space and a new chapter in your life, filled with love, abundance, and opportunities. That's why that new lover is coming in here, baby. Yeah. Yes. Y'all better thank the man upstairs. Tell me that's 3. Let me take all 3. Child. New adventure. Dance it out in your own energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Loving friends. Okay, new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fears rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and I follow my desires. Didn't these other cards say trust your heart and your intuition? Trust your intuition. Don't ignore it. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. And then ask. Ask your angels. Ask your guides. Ask God. Ask. Or should I say, ask Jesus, then ask God. It depends on, look, I'm not going to be in here going through no spiritual battle on who is who and what is what. Whoever your Savior is, ask him. I know who mine is. Okay? Dance it out. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel the buildup of energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins and ease out of my body. Okay? So move your body, get your feel on, whatever it is, not necessarily feel, but get your vibe on. You know, loosen up. Because sometimes we just feel down and out, or we feel other people pulling on our energy. Get up, move around, do something, put on some music, go outside, walk around, listen to, I go outside and I listen to all the noises that be coming from the trees and in the woods. So I just listen. I just listen to them. And sometimes I hear them and it be a loud noise. It's like they get louder. Especially when I get to thinking and I'm be wondering like, okay, this, that, and the other. Like questioning myself in my mind. And it's like, you'll hear them. Then they get real loud. And I'm like, okay. Like, I want to know if they're answering me or I don't know what it is that's going on. But I love it. I do love it though. Okay, so we got my own energy. Okay, I love being there for my friends and family while staying true to myself. Then wasn't we just talking about this? About being who you are. Authentic. The real you. Being true to yourself. Not putting on a mask. You just being you. If people don't accept you for you, they don't need to be around you. Okay? If they do not accept you for who you are, be you. It's like, I love for people to come around me and they're their selves. They're not nervous. They're not putting on a front. They're not digging in the bag before they get there to figure out which damn mask they're going to put on. I mean, I love that. Just be who you are. Like, just be who you are. I don't let other energies or moods affect my own, because sometimes you can be around people and their energy can be off and it affects your energy. You can't even be yourself because they don't know who they are. So they come around you with their mask on. They mask 3000 GT and put it on, and you running around here like, you all on the edge because they throwing you off because they don't know who they are. That you can't be yourself. So what do? We stop those people from being around us. Because if they can't be who they truly are, their true authentic self, then they not need to be in your presence. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand, and it is up to them to do the rest. You don't have to give a person the clothes off your back. You don't need to give a person no money. You don't need to have a person move in your house. You don't need to have a person drive your car. You don't have to do that. You just point them in the right direction. Be there if they need you to talk. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you jumping in with them, taking on their responsibilities, you ain't got to do all that. Because that's adding more on you. That's you taking on somebody else's energy and responsibilities. Okay? And always remember, when you take on somebody that's going through something, best believe is more added on to that. It's not just them. It's not just them. It's them and whatever they got themselves into. So always remember that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take in Sheree. I'm going to bring her in. But you bringing in Sheree, not only is you bringing in Sheree, you bringing in Sheree 3 kids, okay? So you bringing in Sheree and her problems, and you bringing in Sheree and her 3 kids and her 3 kids problem, okay? And not only is you bringing in those 3 kids problem, whoever else is associated with Sheree, whatever she done got herself into, you bringing that problem on too. So it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your peace, your serenity. It's not worth none of that. It's not worth you losing who you are, trying to help somebody else. So the best thing to do is point them in the right direction. Help them with some resources. Here, I know this place right here that can help you out with this. I know this place right here that can help you out with that. But if you do have an appointment and you don't have anybody that can take you to the appointment, if I'm available, I'll take you there. But you can't make it a habit, of being that person's chauffeur running them around. They have to check other resources also. Because I'll be the one like, oh, did you call such and such? Oh, what they say? But did you ask such and such, such and such? What they say. But then too, that's when you start figuring out who's there for you and who's not. When you can't call nobody. But when you on your feet, you got those people around you. But the minute that you fall off, everybody get to running like roaches. Okay, so now we got the next one is loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me up to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. Didn't it just say right here in the beginning? Release. What did it say at the end? Release. People that ain't good for you. And when you go through that exercise, like I said, I don't know, you may have to do it a couple of times before it can really hit you so you can see. I don't know. But when I did it, I said, oh, wait a minute. All right, who am I? And at the end, like I told you, who I was. That's who I am. I'm me. This is me. I'm not gonna change. If I change, to be for the better. But this is me. I'm not gonna put on a mask. I'm not getting ready to act like somebody that I'm not. I can't do all that. That's too much work. Too much work for me. I don't want to be around here acting like I'm whatever. Because I'm not. I'm me. Honestly, guys, this is really like all I got. This is all I got right now. I didn't I grabbed these. Yeah, but y'all got from a new love coming in. Y'all got abundance coming in all forms. And from what I'm seeing right here, y'all, somebody that y'all gonna be perfect together. Everything gonna be okay. You going to see new adventures. Release all that toxic stuff, all them old patterns and stuff like that. Like, leave all that stuff behind. Anything else you want to tell me before we close out? Anything else? Good news. Good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Good news is coming. You got the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Got the turkey, baby. We got vision. It's time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you. And opportunities you dream were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. So y'all pay attention. Go inward. We got transition, and we got the blue jay, intuition. We got this is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. And then you have I said the blue jay, intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is your own hands. And that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. I don't know how many times we hear intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. Anything else? Manifestation, the spider. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through your conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring all you desire. Okay? That's why pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to your energy. If you're feeling down, sluggish, whatever the case it may be, get out. Start moving around. Start moving around. Dance it out. If you feel somebody tugging on it, like I told you, I'll go give me some damn sage. Like, I'm doing all types of shit. Excuse me, I be doing all types of stuff. For real. But anyway, yeah. Bottom of the deck. Patience. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Okay, transition again. Now why we got this twice? What part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to be changed. And it says relationships, right? Didn't that other card say all forms of abundance? And then we get something in here that already says something about a relationship, guys. Patience. Still. Anything else in this deck for these beautiful souls? Passion. The dragon is reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Now this came in the reverse though. Okay, so we ain't got to worry about that. We ain't got to worry about no passion leading nobody into trouble. Ain't nobody doing no passion around here right now. Don't worry about that. You in the middle of trying to have a whole transition and you trying to manifest something. So I guess we need to watch out for anybody trying to come in. Patience is at the bottom. Why I got to feel that this is something else. I don't be trying to go there. I'm just asking because this is in a reverse. And when I split the deck, this was in the middle, is what I seen. That's why it's saying cautious, so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. I'm feeling this is somebody, but it's protection. There's two or more people discussing a plan. This was going good. But when that passion came out in reverse and started talking about trouble, be careful. I'm not going to say be careful. Be aware of anybody from the past or somebody coming in. Ain't no agreement. It's in a reverse. I don't know what this... Well, we're going to leave it. One more. Yeah. Y'all be aware. Whoever this person is, y'all throw them out. Gonna leave it there. Somebody gonna take a risk. Somebody was gambling or somebody took a risk. One more. Split the deck. Split the deck. There you go. Alright. Gonna leave that alone. Is there a let me get one of these. Then we're gonna close it out. Yeah, but y'all got something coming in. Stay focused. Stay on your path. Release things that no longer serve you. Believe in yourself, because this is a new day. This is the day the Lord has made. These guys trip me out. Okay. Divine angels, any messages that you want to let the beautiful souls know? What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. How many times do we get released out here, y'all? We can release what no longer serves us. So, today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Okay? It keeps saying release. Release. Well, I think that's all I got for you, beautiful people. We're going to leave it right there. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Whatever the case it may be. Subscribe. Just so that you'll get a notification whenever I go on. But I just want to thank you all for joining me. And I hope and pray that you all have a beautiful and blessed, I want to say night right now, or day, whenever it is that you see this message. Sending much love, much prosperity, much abundance, much wealth, much health, and a closer connection with God. See you all later.